I was in the Bellevue Overlake Hospital in the maternity ward with my wife. Was about to go into labor and was very tensed. It was like 6 weeks to the delivery and we were all very tense what's happening to the situation. At that time there was a head nurse. She came and she told, Umesh, you need to fill this form. This is a waiver form, thereby agreeing whatever we do to your wife for his labor, you are agreeing with it. Here I was, is there any option? She said, you can choose to go to another hospital and we'll give you an hour of time. I had the form, didn't know what to do, was sitting. After some time, imagine, I was like, this is what I do when forced with lot of tension and dilemma. I sleep with my eyes open. Mr. Toastmaster and fellow Toastmaster and friends, are you in a dilemma where you need to take a decision and you do sleeping or some other things? While I was sleeping in the hospital bench, I remembered some of the similar incident I was having because I had 1 hour of time. I didn't know what to do. And I remember when I was 14 years old, I wanted to choose either finance, accounts for my career or like science and technology. And I wasn't sure what to do. At that time, my friend Ram, he came and he told me, Umesh, we are anyway not so good, so let's choose accounts and finance and let's go ahead because at least we'll be successful. I said, yeah, that's a good advice. And my teachers were saying, you have some potential on science and technology, you can choose. I wasn't very sure. They were saying, go ahead with that. So I was sitting on my bed and then my mom, she walked and she saw me. I don't know, mothers figure out how when you are tensed. And she asked me, Mish, what's the problem? I told, Mom, I need to choose between this science and technology or commerce. I'm not sure what to do. This decision can change my life, what I want to do. In life, we need to take decisions. At that time, we have our instinct. The instinct, with that, you can take a decision that will work, or you can do a lot of thinking. So the instinct is like a magnet. You have this magnet, and once you take a decision, all the things are attracted towards it, and they stick to that. I have seen many people who wanted to choose a life partner, and they have chosen a partner with some other things and not their instinct, and they aren't so successful. And some people have made business deals where their instinct was different, and they have done something other than that, and they aren't in the right places. So see what your instinct is saying and do not worry, because the universe will attract all the right things for you. Thank you, Mom, that gave me some peace, but still I haven't got everything, but I will see. But that words were there with me, and I chose science and technology. It was tough. Nobody in my family had done it. I took step by step and I succeeded. Right? I got a job. I got a job into IT software which I wanted, and I was very excited. I thought I made it in my life. However, little did I know the corporate life, how it goes. I was not doing so well in my job, and during all my appraisals, my boss will come and say, Umesh, you need to improve. You aren't performing that well. You know how the bosses are, right? They will always say this to give you less raise, less money. That was my whole thinking. And I said, forget it, man. This is how the corporate thing works. Even my friends and my colleagues were agreeing to it. And that is what I was thinking. Came the next year, appraisal, the same thing my boss said. Umesh, you need to improve on your work. You are working hard, but still need to do something. Man, I need to change the job, This is the whole usual tactics by the bosses. At that time, one of my competitors, she was passing by, and her name was Prajakta, and she told me, Umesh, you need to really look at how you can win the confidence of the people around. You're working hard, but it's not going anywhere. Really, you are a competitor and you're saying all this to me. Anyway, thank you. I was fuming, she has shown the seeds of a true competitor at that time. But however, there was something going on in my head and I couldn't do anything. That night I was sleeping on the bed, wondering whether they have a truth that I need to really look at something to improve the confidence or something of the people around, or is it just like a competition or the bosses? At that time, this magnet was lying, in the bed. I wanted to take a decision whether to follow this or to be I was and change the job. My instinct was saying, really, I need to do something about me, the way I was doing. So I took a decision like this, and I saw that. Then I started doing a lot of self-help courses. I started going to Toastmasters meeting, and that helped me to to keep me moving. And I understood more about human, and I understood more about how to be at work. That helped me a lot. And it may be true with you too. When you are stopped by something, you don't know what decisions you need to make. This whole thing of trust gave immense power. And all these thoughts were coming back into my mind, and I was on the hospital bench. 1 hour was about to get over. I had only 5 minutes left. I thought, this is what it is. This is the place I should be. I signed the form and I gave the form to the nurse, and now I have a 6-month-old with a healthy wife, Mr. Toastmaster.